There you are.
A hauntingly familiar, unsettling entrance of Uncle Howdy.
Ever since Uncle Howdy has unveiled his own family, there's just a little less mystery, a little more focus, but still the same fear.
Those superstars who use others without regard, those who manipulate others without consideration, they've been put on notice by Howdy and the Wyatt Six. Those superstars, they have something to fear. And we're just moments away from seeing Uncle Howdy's rage unleashed.
Yeah.
Predator on the hook again.
Orton is as dangerous as ever, perhaps even more so.
And his opponents, first, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Think about the journey this man has had, from the blue chip legacy prospect to the legend killer, to eventually world champion.
Or what about all the allies and enemies that Randy Orton has made along the way? And he's beaten just about all of them, allies included.
The Viper has consumed everything in his path. Randy Orton may just be the greatest of all time.
Well, Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stay down for good.
Always composed, always in control. No one is more calculated.
Once legend killer, now possibly the greatest legend in WWE history.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And from New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, Recto!
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight. He calls himself the standard bearer of this division and plans on proving it in a matter of moments. Here he is. Behold the Punisher.
Damian Priest on a mission to destroy.
And from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest is dead set on growing his legacy, on bringing more and more glory to his name.
And he's done just that, Cole. A modern-day bad guy picking fights and winning gold.
But it's never enough for the power-hungry Damian Priest. Priest always seems to be looking down on his fellow superstars, on the entire WWE Universe even.
Well, as far as Damian's concerned, they should all be cowering before him. He is to be feared and respected. It's always a unique circumstance to be in a fatal four-way match with every superstar for themselves, sinking or swimming on their own.
And there's so many different ways you can approach these things, depending on how many superstars are in the ring, who's incapacitated, who's nursing an injury. There's a lot to process in a fatal four-way.
You're right, Byron, and sometimes you can't go it alone in a fatal four-way. You might need to team up with another superstar, depending on the circumstances.
Something tells me a quick cover. He goes for the quick pin. And an early kick out.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
And I feel like these superstars have kind of settled into a rhythm somewhat at this point.
Early jitters out of the way, you have the lay of the land, but the key is not to get too comfortable. Fatal four-ways have a lot of variables, and things can change on a dime.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
Turns it around.
Oh, wait a second.
He throws his shoulder up before, too.
Tried to make short work of things there.
Look at this. This can't be good. Power slam. And it looked like one of those rare openings Priest gives his opponents was capitalized on there.
Yeah, Uncle Howdy came prepared for this matchup.
Orton never saw that coming.
Discus lariat. That was nasty.
Oh, back to the elbow.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Oh, the reversal by Priest.
And it looks like, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Oh, forearm smash. Brutal. Oh, right into a counter. Right to the back of the neck. Equalizer in hand, and he's just goading his opponent to make the first move. Home run. The methodical style of Orton got a bit stalled there.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Probably not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why? Because the Billy Goat's curse is in effect.
Oh, I can't stand this move.
Hi, Colt. So much pressure being applied to the spine by this submission hold.
Agonizing hold. Got to find a way out, and they do.
Damian Priest looking to flex his massive power. Has his opponent way up high in the sky. Each revolution was more impressive than the last.
End of the line for Uncle Howdy.
Orton not intimidated. Not even close.
If anything, he's the one doing the intimidating right now, Michael.
He's able to reverse it.
Escapes out of that attack. Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. piercing the throat. And finishing up high.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep. He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Oh, God. Propelled into the table.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Goes into the corner. Down to Orton. And a double axe handle smash.
Definitely some damage done to him there.
Yeah, it looks so good. Oh, here's a cover.
He gets the kick out after the one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
This is certainly an effective use of a...
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Shoulders up before two.
He's still got life in this matchup. Ooh. I don't know how these men keep going.
They gotta be close to running on empty by now. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Is it enough?
The cover. 2 count. No, he gets the shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Priest knows what he needs to end this.
That is something else. Up Raven.
This crowd has been going, and they have a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
Oh, man. Might as well be in the batting cage now.
And Priest is being controlled here.
This is where that calm of Priest will be tested.
And back to Randy Orton. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
That won't separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it. Spiked with a Uranagi.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Taking his chances on a make-or-break moment, and I do mean break.
Looks like we want tables.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. And that's clearly taking a heavy toll.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing. From the heavens. Big splash from the top.
My gosh, he suffered the full brunt of that. Forget shoulders down.
No, 2 count.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
And the Viper scouted. Backbreaker. Power slam.
Sister Abigail. Howdy could seal things up. That's impossible.
I can't believe that we just saw.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that.
That is something else. Up Raven. Watch out. Hold on.
Someone find a priest. We need an exorcism.
The Viper shows his instinct. Here come the bombs. Ooh.
Randy Orton draping his opponent. Here we go. DDT. Orton going to that place could be academic from here. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Unbelievable display of wit.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
This could be it. Yeah, hold on, trying to maneuver out. Dropping bombs right now, and escapes.
Now here's Orton.
Picture perfect from Orton. Did that finish? Please stop.
2. He kicks out at 2.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Makes the cover.
Out of nowhere. Devastating attack from the Viper.
2 count. Elimination. And it's clearly whose night comes to an end.
A chain of reversals here every month.
Damian Priest with an homage to his idol. With a little... Man, that logo just got tattooed between the legs.
There's 2. And Orton just barely manages to escape a pinfall.
How in the world did he do that?
Luthez press. And now unloading rights on his opponent.
He's going up.
We all know what he's thinking here.
From the top.
Oh, scattered that one.
T-bone into a power slam.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Pump handle locked in.
Death Valley driver. And he re-enters into the ring. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Damian Priest showing no fear, no intimidation.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken. What a rolling spear. He may be out for good after that.
2. Got him.
Damian Priest has been eliminated.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
Setting up again. What a rolling spear. That could end Orton now.
2. Amazing.
Talk about a close count, but the Viper is still in the fight.
The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out? Orton has the momentum against him here.
Orton's being kept in check.
The reversal by Orton.
Maneuvers out of the way. Power slam. And he has no regard for anyone else now that he has the sledgehammer in hand. Sledgehammer right to the gut.
He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
He's just fumbled measuring it up one more time.
What a rolling spear. Went for it all. Is this it?
He stays alive. He stays alive.
That was amazing. Orton is still...
They're going to lock it in here. Camel clutch.
Someone's getting humbled. The Viper's in trouble, Byron. Can Orton find a way out?
Orton desperately has got to find that way.
And he's tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
here is your winner, Raptor.
An enormous win here in this fatal four-way match.
Elimination matches are absolutely a cruel mistress, but they certainly found a way to overcome such a challenge.